Okay, one of the most delicious additions that you can add to any meal, believe it or not, is pumpkin. You know, everyone likes sweet potatoes and mashed potatoes, but they're all, you know, oh my goodness, especially mashed white potatoes, so bad for you. Now, pumpkin's very easy. You cut it up, you know, you can get all different kinds, and it takes a sharp knife. I use this Chinese, you know, thing here, or a big, huge Chinese knife to cut these. So I'm just going to take these little two pieces that I've already cut, and I'm going to put them on the steamer, right? And I'm going to cover it up. And I'm going to make another amazing dinner with chicken breast and pumpkin and some of these vegetables, okay? So watch what we do. Okay, now let's stick with vegetables because, man, this can get really delicious. And, you know, the Italians do these grilled vegetables, right? If you've ever had fresh grilled vegetables, wow, unbelievable. So here we have onions, tomatoes, green peppers, red peppers, yellow peppers, whole garlic, right? And this is my concoction of mixed herbs, but you can get them from the store. This is oregano, and this is mixed herbs. Okay, this is just fresh stuff. And all the ingredients I'm using, by the way, you can get in jars like this. I just prefer to use fresh. Now here we go again, my good friend, Mr. Olive Oil, right? And we are just going to coat this and start to pour the stuff in here and make sure it gets some olive oil on it, right? Everything. We're just gonna, here's the onions, we're just gonna get olive oil all over them, put them in one section, and then we'll take the green peppers, and we'll do the same thing, just make sure they get olive oil on them, right? Then we'll take the yellow pepper, same thing, just make sure they've all got olive oil on them, right? We'll put the garlic in here. Everybody loves garlic. When garlic is grilled, oh my goodness. And the red peppers. I'm running out of olive oil a little bit. We'll put a little bit more in. Can't do too much olive oil, right? Okay, so now we got lots of olive oil on all of the vegetables, okay? So now, what we're going to do is just, let's get this all on here. We're just going to drizzle all of these wonderful herbs. Wow. Delicious herbs on all of these veggies. As you notice when you start to eat these, once they're cooked a little bit, now don't boil them or fry them, but once they're just cooked a little bit like we just did with the ratatouille, these vegetables become so sweet, it's incredible. Now watch this. This is really cool. I'm going to take the tomatoes, well, I'm going to leave them whole this time, just rinse them in a little bit, drench them in a little bit of olive oil here. We're going to leave the tomatoes there. When they get all squishy and soft, wow, 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 okay? So now what we're going to do is put this into the oven. I'll explain the heat in just a moment. And we're going to leave this in the oven, and we're going to let these turn into our roasted vegetables or our grilled vegetables, okay? Okay, now, you know, in America, I had a big, beautiful oven and stove and all of that. In Asia, we don't have that. So I have a little oven here. And the last thing I'm going to do is just drizzle just a little teeny bit more olive oil just along the tops here. Just a little bit. Okay? Remember, this is the healthiest oil on earth. This is not like the kind of oils you're used to cooking with. It's all good. Now, we've set the oven here. We preheat first to 200 centigrade or 400 Fahrenheit, right, for 20 minutes. I'm going to place this on the top shelf because we're going to use the bottom shelf for something else here in just a moment. Is that it? Notice I put this in aluminum foil. That's just because I'm lazy and it makes it so much easier to clean, right? All right, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this smaller pan and watch what we're going to do. Come along. Okay, now what I'm going to do, see these big beautiful portobello mushrooms? Okay, I'm going to cut the stems out like this, and eventually what I'm going to do is cook these after I clean them out a bit. And these are the same vegetables I just put in the oven, right? Red pepper, green pepper, yellow pepper, onions, except I'm going to add a little bit of apple to this, and I still have some chopped up garlic, and I'm going to put the garlic in there too. And what we're going to do is do the same thing. We're going to put it in olive oil and these seasonings, and we're going to put that in the oven, and this will cook a little bit faster because it's smaller and it's already diced up. But when it's cooked, what we're going to do then is we're going to take these beautiful mushrooms. Remember, the mushrooms cook very fast. And we're going to do these mushroom caps and put this inside of the mushroom caps. Wow. Put some cheese on top of it. Wow, 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 wow. Stuffed mushrooms, the best ever. Okay? All right. And we're going to add a little MILA to that, of course. And that'll thicken it up. Okay. So here we go. First of all, let's put all the ingredients together into the pan. You can just mix this all together. See? Wow. So nice, huh? Easy, easy, easy. Little green apple. Okay, my wonderful olive oil. Remember, this is not the virgin olive oil. Just regular olive oil, right? And we're going to put the seasoning in there. Mixed herbs, right? Now, you can add salt or pepper as you like, but I would really strongly recommend you do not cook it with the pepper or the salt, because you should taste it first. You may not need any, and some people don't like it to be salty, and other people don't like the pepper in it. So I tell everybody, just cook it this way, and then people can add salt and pepper once it's on their plate, okay? That way you're safe with everybody. Lots of good seasonings in here, right? Lots and lots and lots and lots of herbs. Herbs and olive oil. Okay. There we go. Now we're just going to move this around, thin it out a little bit so the heat can get to all of it. And instead of 20 minutes with this, we're only going to let this go about 12 or 15 minutes. We'll keep our eye on it, okay? Okay, now are you ready for some real gourmet secrets? Easy, easy, easy stuff, but everyone will think you're a great chef. Especially if you're a single man like me and you invite a young lady over for dinner, oh, she will be overwhelmed. Okay, this is the first thing. I use fresh tarragon. You do not have to use fresh tarragon if you don't use fresh herbs. Go to the store and get the regular stuff. But I just take a little bit like this, right? Just a few of the leaves. And then we're going to take these lemons and we're going to create what's called lemon zest. First, wash the lemons, of course. But all you do is take the lemons like this, and you're going to scrape off the skin. I know that sounds weird, but you're going to eat this skin, believe it or not, in this dish. And it's going to be delicious. It's called lemon zest. Now don't go into the meat of the lemon. Now you can use this lemon later, by the way, to make lemonade with the stevia, remember? And just squeeze the lemon and to make lemonade, and it's delicious. Or slice up the lemons, put them in your drinking water. Very healthy, help alkaline the body. And you're just going to do this on both lemons, okay? Okay, here we go. Both lemons, see? That's what you have. This is called lemon zest. We're going to put the lemon zest from these two lemons in with the tarragon, right? So far, so easy, right? Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to take, these are sun-dried tomatoes, okay? You can get them in most any store. And we're going to slice these up a little bit. Now these have been sitting in olive oil and they're very nice. And we're just going to cut them up a little bit into pieces. And we're going to put them in here, okay? Okay? So now we have all the sun-dried tomatoes in there. You can put as many as you like. Now, you know what? You can also get these as roasted peppers. But remember what's in the oven right now? Roasted peppers. And the way we're making it is a whole lot cheaper. And now we're going to add a little bit of olive oil to this, right? Just a little bit. Okay. Gonna add some olive oil. And this is very important. These are called pine nuts. P-I-N-E. Can you read this? I don't even know if you can read this. Pine nuts. See them? They're little teeny. Oh, they're so sweet and they're so nice. We're going to throw some pine nuts in here. Oh, my goodness. And we're going to mix it all together. Okay? But guess what else we're going to put into this wonderful mixture? Can you guess? We're going to put MILA. So I'm going to make 2 of these chicken breasts, and I want to put about 1/3 of a scoop for each chicken breast, so about 2/3 of a scoop of MILA there, okay? Now I'm going to need a little bit more olive oil, right? Remember, the MILA needs some liquid to absorb. We're going to put this in here and mix it all up. Whoa, see how oily and nice it's getting? Going to mix it all up. Now you can put pepper in here if you want it to be spicy, or salt if you want to, but you know, salt is so bad for you, and you really won't need it because so many wonderful tastes in this. Okay, it's been 20 minutes. Oops, wrong oven. Here we go. Let's take this out. Here's our look at these beauties, huh? Look at these beauties. Let's put these back in there for a little bit longer. Whoa, yeah. Look how soft these tomatoes are. They're just beautiful. Now, if you just pour them on the plate, you know, they'll squish because they're so soft and so delicate right now. And so you just kind of want it to look pretty. Put all the colors together, right? Now, the beautiful thing about this is, this will be just as delicious when it's cold. Isn't that cool? And remember what I said to you. If you wanted to use this in that chicken concoction that I'm making right now, you could use this. Any of these, see how soft this is? You could just cut them up and use those instead. Here's the onions. Ah, so nice. Look at these onions. Oh my goodness, they're delicious looking, huh? Okay. Here's the onions. And last but not least, oh my goodness, look at these garlic. Wow. Now we're going to use this exact same pan right now. Okay? Let's just kind of pour the juices over these. Oh my goodness, these are just going to be outrageous. Remember, when people are eating these, some people may want to sprinkle a little salt or a little pepper, but right now we're going to take these 2 mushroom caps and we are going to sprinkle some olive oil on them. Okay? Like that. And like this. Right? So they have some olive oil, and we're going to take this same pan and we're going to put it right back into the oven, and we're going to take out the smaller of the grilled vegetables, okay? Wow. Now remember, mushrooms cook very quickly. Okay? So here, see? Now that's really the same thing as this, just a miniaturized version, right? Okay. And what we're going to do with this, oh, look how nice this is. What we're going to do with this is, believe it or not, we're going to add a little bit of MILA. Because it's nice and moist, right? All that olive oil's in there. And just maybe, I don't know, 1/4 to 1/3 of a scoop, whatever you want. And put some MILA in there. The seasonings are already in there, right? And no one will ever know there's MILA because MILA has no taste. And we have so many other herbs that it'll just look like one of the other herbs. Because what is MILA? It's just sliced seeds. It just looks like the rest of the seeds and the rest of the herbs. There we go. So we're going to let this sit here just a moment until those mushroom caps get ready. We're going to stuff the mushroom caps and then cook them both together with a little bit of cheese on them. Now look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Yes, indeed.